So we've learned a lot from our audience feedback, and primarily is they enjoyed it. They thought it was well suited to them. When we showed them the video, it was mainly 12 to 17, 18-year-olds, and they thought, oh, it's really good, we like it. They found it funny and enjoyable and light-hearted, which is what we wanted. So we were happy that we had reached out to our audience and achieved what we wanted to from that. They really liked our presenter. They thought he worked really well. The documentary worked really well with him. It was kind of based around his personality and his traits, which is good. They thought it looked professional, which is what we wanted to. We asked them, could you envisage seeing this being on BBC Three? It's kind of Tuesdays, 9 o'clock, and they thought, yeah, definitely. They really enjoyed it, which is good. They really liked the editing. They thought that also added to the professional side of things. They especially liked kind of the advice that everyone was giving. It was kind of mixed matched together. Then you had shots of one person saying, well, good luck, and another person said good luck, then switch it back to the first person. They would give them a bit more advice, and they really liked that. They thought that's quite fun. It kind of engaged you. You kind of thinking, oh, what's he saying? What's he going back to say? They also really liked the title sequence. They thought it was clever. They thought it worked really well with the documentary. We asked them, what did you think of the stereotypes? Did you think the stereotypes worked? Like the onions in France, the camel in the desert, the English weather, the beach, the seagulls, surfboards, stuff like that. And they really liked it. And we wanted to ensure that they understood what was going on, especially for the younger members of the target audience. They weren't kind of confused by our title sequence. We kind of based those questions toward the younger members. They said no, they understood, they found it funny, and even those who didn't understand, they still found it amusing, which is what we wanted. We did have some issues with the sound when we were showing them the video, but that was due to laptop limitations, so we couldn't really do much about that. We had to kind of go with the technology we had available to take, so we could show the individuals what we had. Though afterwards we did put it up on Facebook so they could access it and see it, and it's on YouTube, and we gave them kind of the address so they could find it and watch it again and give us any feedback with better sound and better speakers so they could hear it properly, give us some good reliable feedback. The colours were also distorted on the ancillary tasks, so they did look different than they actually do, but again, this is a printing problem. There was toner issues, which again we couldn't really do much about that because we had limited time. We had to go and show these people, but again we explained to them this on Facebook. If you want to, you can get it, it's online. We asked for feedback from them. They still really liked them. We asked them, could you see the double page spread and something like the Radio Times, and they said yes, definitely. They thought it looked like something you would find there. They really liked it. They thought it was good. We also asked them about the poster and whether they could see it being on like a billboard in like the middle of Gloucester or the middle of Bristol, and they said yes, they could imagine seeing it on like a side of a building and walking past, and they would see that and think, oh, that looks good, we'll watch that tonight. We use a range of surveys and videos to gain our audience feedback. We decided to use a mixture because with the videos it was kind of asking people that we knew, so they might thought, oh, we can't be too overly critical because they're our friends, which obviously wouldn't give us reliable feedback. So through the use of surveys as well, we could give it to people who we didn't know as well, and so we could gain more critical feedback, which we could do more with than feedback that people had been kind of a bit too nice with. And one of the things that we did find is that people were a bit confused with the sound at the start when Gav's speaking, and he's right at the start of the Onion Festival, and there's bagpipes going on and there's a parade going past. They're a bit confused by that. They couldn't hear him, he was a bit shouty but at the same time muffled, and they didn't really understand why that was in. But we decided we wanted that because we wanted to show that we had actually gone to these places and got Gav to take part in these events such as the onion eating competition. We hadn't just sat up in someone's back garden, got Gav to eat an onion, got a few extras in, put some background noise on and cheer them on. We wanted to know, no, we have actually been to these events and gotten to take part in them, which adds to the humour and makes it more realistic, our documentary. So overall they did really enjoy it, which we're happy with. What we mainly learned is that they thought our presenter was great, which is good, and they really enjoyed our programme.